Hello, everyone, and welcome to our January video newsletter. Can't believe we're going so fast through this school year. So we got a couple things in here, so let's get straight into it. So starting with our seniors, application season is right now, this very second. Our FAFSA is also open. You need to contact Mr. Johnson for more information on that. There is his email right there. All senior events, those are based on the standards of participation. We're talking about grad bash, we're talking about prom. Tickets for both are on sale right now as we speak. And then all students and parents, or all parents and students, you might be getting some phone calls or have received some phone calls. They could be positive or needs improvement phone calls. So if you hear one of us on the other end of the phone, it could be good, or it could be like, hey, your student is struggling a little bit. We've been trying to make sure we've been rounding up everything that we need to round up so that we're setting up for a really positive third quarter. And then also, Avid Family Night is going to be in May. It's going to be a send-off to the seniors as well as a potluck. So just, I'll get you a date probably next week, but I wanted you to be aware that our Avid Senior Night is going to be in May. All right, fundraising, onto this portion now, everybody's favorite. We've actually raised a little over $1,200, which is fantastic. Really, really happy with that. We're still raising some money for shirts. How could you say no to those faces right there? So we're still raising money for shirts as well as some stuff for our field trips. We're going to explain a little bit more later on in the video. But if you would like to help donate, you can follow that link right there. I'll try to remember to put that link in the description so you can follow that. But I just want to make sure you had that available. Testing. So there, just so you are aware of what's coming down the pike here, the PERT window for dual enrollment, which applies to a few of our kids. If you would like to be eligible for dual enrollment, that is in between March 21st and March 29th. The best writing assessment, that's for all of our 9th and 10th graders. That window is open from April 1st to April 4th. The biology EOC and the FAST ELA and U.S. History EOC, that's all between May 1st and May 8th. And then our Algebra 1 and Geometry EOC starts on May 13th. It seems like it's so forever away, but think about it. Felt like we just started school, and we're already more than halfway through the school year. These tests are super, super important for your kids for their graduation requirements. So please make sure that they get a good night's rest during those times. Make sure they're not up super late. Make sure that they're eating breakfast before they come and see us, because we all know how difficult it is to do well on a test when we're hangry. So if you could make sure that that happens on your end, we'll keep trying to make sure that they're finding success on our end. Moving forward with college entrance exams, our in-school SAT is March 20th. We have some other SAT dates. March 9th, registration February 23rd, May 4th registration April 19th, and June 1st registration May 16th. That's all for the SAT. I would, if it were my child, wait until May 4th and June 1st, or June 1st, whichever one works out better, because you'll take that in-school SAT on March 20th, and you'll have a better idea of what to expect and how to study for that. Same goes for the in-school ACT. That's happening March 26th. I would look at maybe the April 13th one or the June 8th one. The July 13th, maybe, but they're not in school, and sometimes the cobwebs to shake loose might be kind of tough. So, and these are important because of our next slide here. These are the qualifications for our Florida Bright Futures scholarship. As you can see here, let's try the highlighting tool here. I haven't done that in quite some time. It is a 3.5 GPA weighted for 100%, 3.0 weighted for the 75%. You need 75 out hours for the 75%, 100 hours of community service for the 100%. You need, or you can have 100 paid work hours for either one of those or any combination of the two, as it is shown right there. The big tough ones though, okay, for our graduates here, for 100% tuition to any school, any state school in the state of Florida, as long as you meet the other requirements, 1340 on the SAT, 29 on the ACT. Down here to 75%, which is $15,000 on a $20,000 tuition. 1210 on the SAT, 25 on the ACT. We've been talking about it in class, the importance of it. Make sure you're stressing that to your kids as well, because that we wish that the kids could get paid for their good grades and stuff. They actually can through scholarships. This is the best bet to get a big chunk of your tuition paid for, if not all of it. Okay, so on to field trips. Here's the future field trip number 1. This is going to be Wednesday, March 6th. The cost is going to be $45, which includes the cost of the bus and for lunch. There are only 50 slots, but we are headed to Rollins College in Winter Park, and then UCF over on the other side of Orange County. I'm not going to go over the entire itinerary here, but you can see that we go from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Those slots will fill up fast. We're going to take the first 50 people, and that leads into our big field trip, which is future field trip number 2, our trip to Florida A&M and Florida State University. This will be on Friday, April 5th. The cost is going to be $60, which includes the cost of the bus as well as lunch. We're going to try to get a sack lunch for them to include like maybe an Uncrustable, a bag of chips, and some like a brownie or a honey bun, and then something to drink. And that's because we are going to have them for the full day. That's a 5 a.m. leave, so we would ask them to be here at 4:45. I know that's super early, but Tallahassee is 4.5 hours away by car, and we're taking a bus. We need to be up there by 9:30 to make our appointment. They can sleep all they want on the bus if they want to, but we're going to have them for the full day. We're also going to stop for something on the way home. Not sure what that looks like yet, but we will make sure to feed them all day that day. These are going to be really hot commodities, so make sure that you get those parent permission slips signed and returned, and then you can get that QR code for My School Bucks where you will pay for it. As always, make sure you follow us on all of our socials, on Instagram. Some great stuff on Mrs. Malfera's site for seniors and juniors for scholarship applications. So I hope you enjoyed our video newsletter. Sorry I kept you for about 8 minutes there, but a lot of good information. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email either one of us. Have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you later.